Hello, and welcome to Bees and Tea Stitching. I am your host, Sebastian. This is going to be a sort of floss tube and a sort of WIP Parade. Um, I have, if you can't tell by my voice, I am still in the throes of having bronchitis. Um, but I really hate that I haven't posted anything. Well, except for the time thing I did before Christmas in quite a while. So I want to go ahead and try to do this. Just a warning, I'm going to try to cough as little as I can. I'll try to pause if I do. Um, I do have a cough drop in my mouth, and I have taken cough medicine. But I can't promise I won't be coughing a little bit. So, um, you know, I'm gonna try to get through this. I really do want to because I've wanted to do a WIP parade for a while now, since before Christmas. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do my whips, but I'm not gonna do the ones that are kitted up and ready to go. Either I can try to do those another day, or I'm not sure. I might. So for the whips, I have 32, I believe. Um, I know I have more than that are. Oh, hey, Selena. What's up? Hi, baby. Ooh, you're warm. Get a little sunshine warmth there. Um, so I know I have more than that. And I'm assuming you guys can hear the helicopter that decided it wants to go over right now. But I have maybe 40 or so. That would be my guess. That are kitted up and ready to go. Um, all they really need to be done is just have the first stitch put in them. So I will try maybe to do those a little bit later. Hopefully when I'm feeling a little bit better. Um, I did not get a New Year, New Start, obviously, because I literally have not picked up stitching in. It's probably been about 2-3 weeks. Um, it's not that I don't have a stitchy bug. I have a bug, all right, but so it's not that I don't have a stitchy bug. I don't mind stitching. It's just that I literally have not been able to sit up for a long time and concentrate enough to actually try to stitch. So, um, that does hurt. And I'm sorry about this in my mouth, but trust me, this sound is a lot better than me coughing. So, just trust me on this one. I promise. Um, so yeah. This all started, I think, about maybe uh the 18th, 19th, 20th, somewhere thereabouts. Um, the hubby got a cold, and I got a cold, and so I was down for about 3 days, and then I had already planned a trip, and I was starting to feel better. So we had our normal Christmas stuff with my parents, which was nice. I was feeling well enough to do that. And then I traveled on the 26th, and then about the 27th ish, maybe 28th. I started feeling really bad again, and so I was doing a lot of coughing up there, and so um, so I came back on the 31st, and on the 2nd, um, we took the feline to have her shots, and then after that, I literally spent 6 hours in a walking clinic, um, and that was really a disaster. It's like they didn't realize who they were speaking with, and it was just awful. Anyway, um, I did take a teleconference with my normal doctor's office, not my doctor, but my office, um, and they determined that he thought it was a viral bronchitis, so that it probably wouldn't do well with antibiotics, because that's more, um, anyway, I forget. Maybe that's backwards, but anyway, um, so I'm just on a regimen of cough drops and cough medicines, and one particular cough medicine at night, which has like hydrocodone on it, so it knocks me the hell out, which is kind of nice. Um, it would be nice if it knocked me the hell out for the whole night, but it doesn't. But anyway, any sleep is better than no sleep. So, yeah, that's kind of where I am right now, with this whole thing. So, uh, yeah, I did get a couple Christmas cards. Thank you very much. I'm trying to remember. I think there was one from Devi, and then there was one from, um, um, oh, my buddy in Alaska. I'm so sorry. I can see your face. Anyway, I'm sorry. These meds are messing with my head. Um, so thank you guys for the cards. I really appreciate them. I have them up over here on my little bookshelf, so I can enjoy them. Um, I guess that's really about it. Like I said, I haven't sewn any. I did a really big organization last night, though. I took about 3 hours. Um, I went through all of my WIPs and the ones that were ready to go. I ended up dekitting about 14, I think, with ones I just don't really think um, I'm gonna work on. You know, some of them were um, more of them I think were ones that um, I hadn't started yet. Oh hey, hey sweetie. I think only a few were ones that I had actually started. Maybe like three. Um, no, two. One was more than three, I guess. Two of them I'm gonna restart. I'm gonna restart Sea Glass because I don't like the way that it looks. I'm gonna try on a smaller. Um, it's on 14 count, and I think the coverage is just terrible. So I'm gonna start on probably like a white 16 count, which I probably have in there. But if not, you know, I'll be able to get some. And then the other one I'm gonna restart is Starry Night, which I think I'll probably be able to restart on the same fabric if I want to, because there's not that much done with it. Um, so I will see on that one. The Starry Night is actually my oldest WIP. I want to say it was a New Year New Start for like 2017 or 2018. I forget which. It was a while ago. Um, So yeah, that's I'm pretty sure that's my oldest WIP. So it kind of, I guess it kind of isn't anymore, because it's literally decayed right now. Um, and I will rekit it later. Um, no rush on that one. Sorry. I'm trying my best to not sniffle and um, cough and do that, but like I said, I can't promise. Um, let's see, what else did I undo? I finally undid the map, which was another one of my oldest ones. Because I don't think I'm ever going to finish it. That was the Ink Circles, um, Mysterious something project. I forgot what it was. Um, and it was really cool. I love the idea. I just never got back to it. And then there were some other little ones. So I have a whole crap load of extra bags now that I can put new stuff in. So I definitely want to do kind of a late New Year New Start. Maybe the next couple of days, maybe even tomorrow or tonight. We'll see. I don't know if it's gonna be from one of the ones that's like in my kitted and ready to go, um, or if it's gonna be something else, either digital or in my kit boxes. So we'll see on that. In the right, Selena? Is that right? Yeah, sweet girl. Um, yeah, she hasn't been particularly clingy. I don't know if she just doesn't like my coughing or she just doesn't care because she's a cat. You know, a lot of times they say the animals will kind of stick around you when you're sick. She really hasn't been, but that's all right. I still love her, even though she is kind of a bunch. Um, Alright, I guess that's really about it, kind of for housekeeping-ish sort of stuff. Um, yep, so this is going to be in absolutely no order whatsoever. Um, I guess I have a large crate over here. Let's see if I can do this. There we go. Large crate plus two things at the bottom here. Two bags at the bottom. So, and like I said, it should be 32 items. I'm not going to count. So, yeah. Alright, so let's just start grabbing things randomly. So, this one is... Actually, if I bring this up... Hold on one second. My pattern list. I can actually tell you when I started these, or in general when I started these. There we go. Alright. Not that it's really all that exciting, but alright. So let's do this. Nope, okay, we're not. There we go. Nah, crap. Sorry about that. I should have gotten all this set before. You kill me. You are killing me, Smalls. There we go. Okay. Now, finally got it. Okay. Now we're cooking. Finally. Cooking with gas. Okay, so this is Walk Fast Sampler. Let's see if I can find that. That is by Lindy Stitches. So it looks like I started this on January the 14th, 2022. You can lead a herring to water, but you have to walk fast or he'll die. It's like the old Scandinavian saying. So this was a Golden Girls quote from Betty White. I believe I started this a couple of days after Betty White passed away. I think that was kind of what we were doing. What is this? Oh, it's a Christmas card. Huh, nice. I believe that's a Christmas card from last year. Anyway, so, it is, going to stab me. Please don't stab me. So, it is about, maybe halfway done. There you go. So, there you go. That border is kind of a pain in the ass, not gonna lie. I mean, it's pretty. I like it and all, but, yeah, it's not the most fun to deal with. So, yeah, oh, and of course I have the Stay Golden. That is from, you know, mind there. That is from, Vicky Stitch and Button, which I believe she still has those in stock. So, that is Demoiselle. Picture this plus 14 count Ada. This Demoiselle is one that I've had. It's one of my oldest fabrics. It was one I bought at my LNS, and I really wanted it for something, but I didn't know what, and so I kept it and kept it and kept it, and so eventually I just eventually I found this and decided to use it on that. So I mean I probably had it for like 3 years, something like that. All right. Second, this is really kind of pathetic about how little I've done on this one. This is Sailor's Delight by Uncanny Carrie, Karen Knockin, and D. Sway Stitches. So this is the Trans Merman. There you go. And the only reason I haven't done more on this one is honestly the half stitches and such, or else this might honestly have been done by now. Let's see, Sailor's Delight. That was started 8/14/22, so that was started on my birthday. That was a birthday start. That is just a random light blue. But yeah, this is literally all I've got done is a so I got a cloud and just a little bit of extra something. I'm not sure. Is that the start of his head? Yeah, I think that's the start of his head. So yeah, once again, I think that would be a lot further along if I just kind of sucked it up about the half stitches and, got going on that one. So, this one is another one that it's been causing me some trouble. And as much as I love it, I may or may not actually finish it because it's kind of a pain in the ass. I mean, I wouldn't think it would be, but it actually is. This is White Raven Patterns, Doctor Strange. Um, this is, I mean, so I kind of have to show it to you that way. Um, there you go. And so, hold on 1 second. Let me pause for just one moment here. Okay, sorry, I was chewing on my cough drop. So, it's just the coverage is really terrible. Not so much on the face, but elsewhere. And also, my OCD is kind of kicking it with that one because it's very random. So I don't know. I may not finish this one. Um, this may go into the pile of not finished. Let's see, where was that Doctor Strange? That was not Charting Creations. It was White Raven. Oh yeah, that's just a fabric for a fabric. Okay. 14 count fabric flare. Okay, so next, okay, I'm gonna have to find another place to put these. There we go. That should probably work. Ah, I really just need to sit down and finish this damn thing. I don't know that I have a picture of it. I don't think I do. So, um, so I tell you what, I'm not going to show a picture of it. This is the Frosted Pumpkin under the seesaw. It's been really cute. Um, I don't honestly know why I haven't really kept up. There has not been a good reason. Um, and I'm way behind. It's actually finished now. Um, and so this is what I've got so far. I think this is the first um 4 or 5 um um parts of it, and I think there's like 9 or 10. Um, I think I'm about halfway, but because there's still a good bit around. I haven't gotten up to the otters up top here, but yeah, it's really cute. It's not hard. It is a lot of color changes. And that is the one big thing about it. But that's something I really do want to get back to. I want to get some shit finished this year. I really, really do. I really honestly do. Let's see. Under the Sea Mystery Cell. Okay, that's full. That is Nessie. Picture this plus is the 14 count Ada. Um, I think that is the called for. I believe. Does it say on here? Yes, because I actually did get the kit. So this came with the floss and the floss and the fabric. So yeah, so Nessie is actually what it was called for. So yeah, there you go. That was that. I wonder if I could start putting these back in and not get confused. Nah, maybe I better not. What? What? Silly girl. Alright, this one is, once again, I don't think I have a cover for it. Let me check. That's not a cover for it. And that is just, yep, okay. So this is 18 count, easy count, white, gray, Ada. I'm sorry, I do not actually have a cover for this one either. This is the Charting Creations Doctor Strange. So it is a very big. It is 290 by 515. Now I have actually cut some of that off. There are parts of it that I'm not gonna do. So, but yeah, it's still ginormous. Um, so yeah, still, yeah, a lot of fabric. That is all I've done up in the corner there. So, and if you guys can figure out why I have two English needle minders for an American um, uh, an American superhero, then you're cool. It's not like it's really all that hard. But so that is something that I really need to, like, just say once a week I'm gonna like do, I don't know, like a square or two or something like that, and just start kind of getting it done that way. Uh, but this is actually got this done specially from Vicky's Stitching Button. It doesn't have Doctor Strange on it. It's got Wolverine and Iron Man and Spider Man, but it's still pretty cool. And Captain America apparently and Thor. But anyway, so yeah, I thought that was appropriate. This one is okay. Lila's Studio B sampler. I'm not sure why I haven't worked on this one. Where is that? Is not the picture. Ah, there it is. Okay. Oh, okay. So this is supposed to be done as a roll. I'm definitely not going to do this as a roll. I'm just going to do it flat. But yeah, it's kind of Quakery. Not usually my go-to, but it's kind of cute. This is a very yellow fabric. I'm not sure. I think I was having some problems with some counting here, but I think everything is fixed. So I'm not really sure why I haven't gone further than that. But there you go. Excuse me. So, yep, that is the studio. I think that is just let's see. Yeah, just unknown 16 count light yellow Ada. So nothing special on that one. All right. This one I really want to work on. I know I'm saying that to a few of them, and I love the Bob Ross. That's just so cool. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of these bags that are either Giron or more often oh my god, all the freaking cat hair, Jesus. Um, such a button. Hold on one second. Okay, yeah, sorry. Like I said, I will try to pause when I start coughing. So this is Country Cottage Needleworks, which is not usually my type of thing, but come on, it's trees and bees. It's awful close. Um, I don't know whether I'm actually going to change it to teas and bees yet. Um, what is this fabric? It's cotton cotton chickpea, 16 count. So all I've got so far is a roof, a house roof. So there you go. And a blue waffle. Don't ask. If you don't know what a blue waffle is, please don't look it up. Or do, I mean, if you really want to, but I wouldn't suggest it. Okay, next. Hopefully I'm not going through these too fast. But, I don't want to be talking too terribly much. That's, alright. Yeah, actually, I do have a big picture for this one. It's just a really terrible big picture. This is, I believe, called Happy Haunts by Good Morning Maui. So it says, when the cryptdoors creak and the tombstones quake, spooks come out for a swing awake. Happy Haunts materialize and begin to vocalize. Grim ghosts come out to socialize. So, obviously the whole thing from Haunted Mansion and Disney. So it's got all the different sort of characters. You got Madame Leota and you got the bride and the Hatbox Ghost and the hitchhiking ghost and the singing bust and all that good stuff. The guy with the guy with the dog, all that good stuff. Alright, this is kind of a pain to get in and out. So, once again, this one has not been used. I've not done this very much because, once again, there are half stitches, and it has been making it very slow. Yeah, I think that's actually all I've got so far. I was trying to see if it was just, but yeah, I think that's all I've got. So not a whole lot. I think that's like, I think this is like a page. Um, and then starting on like another page down below here. So yeah, that's not a whole lot going on with that one. Uh, but I don't want to give it up because I mean, come on, it's Haunted Mansion, you know. So that's kind of cool stuff. All right, get you back in here, bag. All right. Excuse me. All right. Can this close? There we go. That'll close. Okay. What is this? Okay. Unimportant. Okay, so the next one, um, is I do actually have a picture of this one, and this one, while it's not half stitches, it's just a lot of color changes, and it's not particularly easy to follow. This is Plague Doctor. I mean, I love it. I love how it looks. Oh, I forgot to tell you how when I was starting these. Sorry about that. Happy Haunts was 8/15/2020, so I started that right after my birthday. That's the Haunted Mansion one. The Trees and Bees, I started in October 2021. Um, the Doctor Strange was July of, is that 2021 2022? July 2022. The Plague Doctor by Busby Designs is a little bit older. I've had this one for a while. So this is since March the 22nd of 2020. So, obviously I started it kind of when the whole Plague thing started. So, and I was really kind of hoping to get it done by the time that was over. It's really not over, but it's really not done either. So, meh, you know, whichever I suppose. Alright, I'm going to put a few of these back so I don't have everything on my lap. Alright, there we go. Should help a little bit. Alright, so next is another one that I do not have the picture for because this was another another mystery cell. Which one was this one called? Okay, this was the Grimgin and Ghost cell. Again, another one having to do with Haunted Mansion, and there we go. And so it was a bunch of different rooms with different patterns, all around them. Um, so as you can see, I've done some of the outlines and such, and like the first section of it. A lot of people were doing like a lot of different. They were kind of making them their own, and so that was kind of why I was waiting a little bit. Now I just kind of haven't got back into it, so I don't really know. I don't really know what's going to happen. Again, I don't want to stop doing it because Haunted Mansion, but I'm not honestly even sure if you can get into that group anymore. I'm not even sure if it's available because it's been a while since that actually has finished. So, not really sure what to do with that one, to be honest. But I'm not giving it up quite yet. So, that was started. When was that? That was 101/2021. So, That was a New Year, New Start for 2021. Ah, this one is another one that's really old. So this is the Singer Sampler. This is actually my New Year, New Start for 2020. So this is the Sing a Sampler series where you got the Do Re Mi. But the problem is I'm trying to do it a different way. And so that has made it a lot more difficult. And so that's why it really hasn't gotten done very much. Um, all I have right now is when you know the notes. So it's like when you know the notes to sing, you can sing with anything. So, um, sorry about the beeping there. But that's all I've got right now. This is, I think this is a, yeah, country French latte. That's what I thought it was. Um, oh my god, there's just a cat hair on everything. It's terrible. I hate it. I mean, I love you, cat, but I do hate that there's cat hair on everything. Oh, sorry. Let's try not. Okay. There we go. Okay. Alright, so that is that. So I really need to get back into that and figure out, is it correct? And if not, what I need to do. Because yeah, I've made that one super complicated, super more complicated than it needed to be. But that's really how I wanted to do it. So I think once I get into it a little bit, um, it won't be too bad. It won't be too hard. But it's just getting started, getting on that bus and riding, or getting on that bike and riding. This, I believe, is Sisters, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay. This is another Charting Creations. So Sisters got a couple of atas, of course. This is another really old one. Let's see, that was from 9/11/2020. Okay, interesting timing there. No idea why I started that date, but once again, it's not that it's complicated. It's just that it's very, very big. It's gonna have a lot of color changes, and that is literally all I've got right now is up in the corner. So, um, it's gonna take a while to get down to the otters, and I think that's discouraging. Um, that's why I have problems with ones like Charting Creations and Heaven and Earth and things like that that are that are that big. Um, it's I guess I get impatient or something, or I'm sure I get impatient. All right, so the last one in this box is, what is this one? Ah, this is Smog. So this one is another one that's been around for a while. This is Maria Bravko, Smog Homes. Looks like I started it on the 1st of May 2021. So, there you go. So you've got a little bit of Smog, a little bit of Sherlock Holmes, got the pipe, which Sherlock Holmes doesn't. The BBC Sherlock doesn't smoke, but that's okay. His blue scarf and all that. So this is really nice, but it has half stitches and it has a shitload of backstitch, and that makes it really, really super tough. But it also makes it really good when it starts to come together. There we go. That light's kind of actually playing against me, but there you go. Kind of see a little bit. There we go. Some of the detail there, and some of these, like in the sky here, I think these are all half stitches, which is nice. Instead of full stitches. I guess you call them 10 stitches or whatever. But is that also French latte? Oh no, it's just an unknown tan. Okay. So, that's one that also needs to be done kind of in small amounts because while it's awesome and I love it, having the half stitches and all the outline makes it very frustrating very fast. And so I can't really do a lot of that one at once. Um, but, I mean, I haven't touched it in probably a year. Well, maybe not. I don't know, maybe not a year, but months for sure. Um, so, yeah, I definitely need to uh, get on that one for sure. What I really need to do is I need to figure out which ones of mine are the closest to finishing, or at least the smallest, and maybe try to figure out, um, you know, maybe try to get these finished. So let's go to bag number 1 of 2. Okay, so this was one. This is called "Hang with My Peeps." This was one that I got at a retreat for my LNS. Okay. Well, guess I'll have to pull this out that way. Again, I almost said no. I almost stopped. I almost unkitted this one, but I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I may or may not unkit this one. So that is "Hanging with My Peeps." The stitch works. There we go. Because it's okay. What's going on with the light here? There we go. Because it is cute. When did I start that one? Let's see. 6/21/22. So that would have been, which, does it say which one? Oh, it just says it was the June 2022 retreat. So, yeah. I don't remember what the theme for that one was, unfortunately. Oh. Oops. Okay, I guess that one's broken, so let me take that off. I do have... Okay. There's that. My draft with the googly eyes. I actually got that at the retreat as well. So, I mean, I'm probably about halfway done. You know, if I really sat down and worked on this, I could probably finish it fairly quickly. But, I don't know. I don't really care too terribly much about the flowers at the bottom. So, I don't know, maybe I just wouldn't do the flowers at the bottom. I'm not really sure. Now, this is one I haven't touched in a while, and I really, really, really need to. This is Owl Forest Embroidery. Dinosaur Forest is how it translates. So there you go. I am sorry about my light. I don't know what is going on here. Maybe if I have some background light here, will that help any? No, not really. Okay. Anyway. Oops. Come here. There you go. Alright, I'll just have to be careful about my light. But anyway, so, got the dinosaurs. This is actually on a... Is it 32 or... Is it 28 or 32? Dinosaur Forest. It is on a 32 count linen Thames Weigart Belfast. So I'm having to do this one a lot carefuler, more careful. But yeah, I've got some of the outline done. Oh my god, this is okay. This is really starting to piss me off. But yeah, so got some of the outline going. A decent amount of the outline. But yeah, so that is that. I have not touched linen in a while, so I probably need to practice a little bit somewhere on something else, just so I can kind of remember how to do it again, and then get back to the linen there. This is another one that I really have no excuse not to finish. I worked out on it. I worked on it really hard, and honestly, I kind of... Oh, no, you don't. Kind of got burnt out on it a little bit, and I think that's part of my problem. And I mean, well, I have a lot more in the background to be done. Oh, actually, hold on, let me show you the picture. Please tell me I have the picture. Where's the picture? This is, there it is. This is the Transpride Unicorn, a Transpride Tapestry, sorry. And that's by D23 Stitches. I think it's by Carrie Knockin as well. So, yeah, that is a very cool design. The picture doesn't really do it justice with the pinks and whites and blues that the unicorn is in. So I have the unicorn done. It's just that I have all the background flowers to be done. And that's, still a lot. It's a lot of color changes, a lot of small motifs. So yeah. But the unicorn is 100% done, so that's kind of nice. I actually used my own white for that. I think I used the blue and the pink that was meant to, and this actually is the called for fabric as well. That was started on the 1st of June, which is the start of Pride Month. So, hold on one second. I need to pause for just a second here. Okay, sorry about that. I really hate having to keep pausing and unpausing, but I don't want you guys to hear me coughing and stuff. So, all right, so that's the Transpride Tapestry. I think it's been a while. I think maybe I could start in on that one again. And see how that goes. This one I really have not had a whole lot of motivation for, but I also don't want to just give it up either, because it's a big project and I don't really want to just, call it quits so early. But this is Carriage House Samplings, Halloween at Hawthorne Hollow. There we go. So we got 12 different, is it 12 different? 2, 4. Okay, well, 11 actually, because the middle one's a double. 11 different little squares there. So, and let's see, this was started on, where's my, because I've had this one for a while. 5/21/21. So yeah, it's been a while. So, May of 2021. And I do not even have the first one done. I'm almost done with the first one. So I've got the Do Lie Beneath the Grass. So I need the We. I got some, what else did I have up there? Some spider webs, a moon, a spider, and a couple of bats. So, I mean, there's not a whole lot left in this one particular square. But, I mean, that's still only one square out of 11. And some of them are very, very close to full coverage. Actually, the last page, I think, is full coverage. The We Are Afraid is almost full coverage. That's like the 5th one. So, yeah. And the one with the swamp looks like it's very close as well. So, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I don't really have the motivation, but I don't really want to quit either. So, I don't know. Once again, maybe I just need to say, hey, once a week, do a thread, like a one full length of thread or something. I don't know. I'm not really 100% sure what I want to do with that. So, in there, right, Selena? Yeah. This one I really just need to sit down and finish. It's still got a ways to go, but it's not very big, and I don't think it would take a super long time to finish. What's that? Huh, okay, well, anyway. Something from something else. Nice. I've got all sorts of random things in here. It's kind of funny. Anyway, so this is Brainy is the New Sexy. So, once again, that is also a line from the BBC Sherlock, where Irene Adler says that to Sherlock Holmes. So, and I have Brainy, and the very top of a brain. The brain is kind of going to be a bit of a pain in the butt. As you can tell, I'm using a variegated blue in there, so that should be interesting. But so because I thought that'd be a little bit more interesting than just a plain blue. I also have a couple. I have John Sherlock buttons on there. Now, did I actually start that at 221BCon? I think I did. Where is Brainy? There it is. So Brainy's New Sexy. It is Lolita Made. 4/15/2022. So yeah, that probably is the that probably was about the same time as I think I did actually start that at either at or right before 221BCon, which is a Sherlock Holmes themed con. So there you go. But yeah, so that's that one. Shit, save that for a second. This is another one that has, because of the coverage, and having to use 3, maybe even 4 threads. I don't have a picture of this one, so I'm just gonna do it kind of quickly here. It says the cat has been fed. Don't fall for her bullshit. This one has been very slow going, and it's really easy. I really can get this done. But I have the meow and part of the cat done. So, I don't know. Yeah, you can definitely tell. I don't know. Let me see. Kind of curious now. It looks like I'm using 3. Yeah, I think I'm using 3, but anyway, I think I'm using 3 for the coverage for all of it. But anyway, so, and I think I have changed the colors a little bit on that. But this is another one that I've had for quite a long time. So this is Cat Bullshit by Mythical Cat Studios, which I love the name. Wow. Really? Wow. Okay. Apparently, I started this in November of 2018. So I really need to get going on that one. That's way too long to have something not even all that big. So yeah, that one definitely needs to get going here. This one is okay. This is one I have started not too long ago. I know it's sometime this year. I have a good bit of patterns from Taylor and Cromwell. They're all either going to be related to Hamilton or related to Good Omens. This is Good Omens cross stitch pattern. So we've got a whole bunch of different quotes. Oh Lord, heal this bike. Ineffable. He is not that which he says he is. The plants were the most luxurious, verdant, and beautiful in London. Also the most terrified. Angel who did not fall so much as saunter vaguely downwards. You can't kill me, there'll be paperwork. So the Ursa Libra. So if you've watched the show or read the book, then you might recognize the quotes. But I think one of the main reasons why, well, it's on black, Ada, even though it is 14 count. When did I actually start this? It wasn't that long ago. Oh yeah, this was 10/30, so this is the day before Halloween. Why the day before Halloween? I don't know. But anyway, I love that I got to the point where instead of "don't kill me, there'll be paperwork," it says "kill me, there'll be paper." and then don't think and think. So, I think the main reason I haven't worked on this one is really just because it's on the Black Ada, which is not impossible to use. It's just kind of a little bit of a pain in the ass. It's a 14 count, right? Yes. No, wait. Is that an 18 count? Oh, it's an 18 count Black Ada. Interesting. Why I decided to do that, I don't know. Well, I decided to, apparently to make it harder on myself for that, because at least with 14 count Black Ada you can see it a little bit better, but that may be the other reason why I haven't done that one. While that hasn't got further along, but we'll see if I can work on that, I suppose. Alright, last one from this bag. I was just packing this up while I'm going. This one, you would think that I would be like, oh, well, I can just get this one done really quick. It is actually full coverage, and a decent amount of color changes. But this is Button and Beads, Mill Hill, Enchanted Pumpkin. Don't get me wrong, I love it. It's beautiful. But it's a lot more work than it looks like it is. I don't even think there's a whole crapload of beads on this one. But yeah. I also think I did have an issue with a count, but I think I fixed it. So I haven't really got any part of it done yet. Apparently I got tired of working on the black and decided to do some of the. So this is what I'm talking about. It's full coverage, and the places that are empty are where beads are gonna go. So, uh, so yeah, that is a lot of work. So everywhere inside of that orange border is gonna be full coverage. Um, I still don't think it will take that long to work on it. It's not that many colors. Um, I don't know, 4 colors, 5 colors. Um, let's see. It is 1, 2. Okay, so 4 cross stitch colors: black, dark orange, medium orange, light orange, and then 1, 2, 3 beads, and then a a button. So I don't know. Maybe I'll work on that. I don't care that it's it's in January. I don't really give a shit. Um, I'd still work on a pumpkin. So that's that. I'll put you over here. You enjoying yourself, Selena? No. You are actually being close to me, but for some reason, you just like being close when there's a video. I don't know why. Which is funny because you hate being photographed. Alright. Last bag. How are we doing on time? A little over an hour, so yeah, or a little less than an hour, so yeah, it's gonna be a bit longer than I was hoping, but hopefully not too bad. Alright, let's pick a random one from in here. I think these are some of my most recent ones that actually got shoved in this bag. So, this is actually, I think, my most recent start, I believe. This is Fox and Rabbit Cat Magic, or as I like to call it, Cat with a Chicken Leg. And you'll see why in a second. That was, I believe, a birthday start of this year, or somewhere thereabouts. So, and this is not what was called for, but another very pretty purple that I found. So, oh yeah, I need to figure out what I'm going to do with those. Anyway, so, there's the cat with a chicken leg. His body looks like a chicken leg. But yeah, so, that's how that's going. Not too bad. I really hate the moon. So I have to decide whether I'm going to take all that shit out, or not. So, because it is, let me see if I can do it close up here. Yeah, well, you can sort of see, but it's terrible. It is, chronic glow in the dark, and the stitches just look absolutely terrible. They look really, really awful. The rest of the stitches look okay. I mean, I'm not complaining about the entire thing. I'm not going to scrap the entire thing. It's just I might scrap the um, moon. So we'll see. I wanted to do the moon glow in the dark. I also wanted to do the um, fish, um, the fish bones glow in the dark. But that may or may not actually happen. So this, I believe, is the other tailoring chrome wool that I'm working on right now. Where is the picture? There's the picture. Okay. So this is. I really need to sit down and finish it because I'm getting down towards the bottom. This is Hamilton versus Seabury, Farmer Refuted. I haven't talked about this one in a while. So, if you remember the play Hamilton, you've got Hamilton arguing against Samuel Seabury, and they're kind of talking and singing over each other. So these are the words that they're talking about. So that's why the words kind of overlap each other. So that line to this line, this is how much I have left. So not a whole lot, maybe a third of it, between a third and a fourth. Once again, this is 14 count Aida, a black Aida, which is why it's going a little slower, but it really has not been that bad, honestly. Sorry about it. Most of it is covered up. But I mean, you can see that is the bottom right here. That's not the side. It's still further over this way, but that is actually the bottom. So, yeah, that one I could buckle down and definitely finish this year if I wanted to. I would love to finish it on July the 4th. I believe I started on July the 4th. Where are you? Where are you? Nope, not Good Omens quotes. Oh, there it is. Yeah, Taylor and Cromwell. So yeah, I started on July the 4th, 2021. So at the stroke of midnight, I put on Hamilton, on Disney Plus and started sewing on July the 4th. So there you go. This one, oh god, it's a weird love-hate relationship between this one. I love it and I really want to work on it, but it's just so daunting. It's so huge that it's also hard to get motivated. So this is a Good Omen stained glass. Who is this by? Who's Good Omen stained glass? Darcy Lindbergh. There it is. This is another one that I've had for a while. 9/26/2019, and there's no way this is gonna get finished anytime soon. So, as you can tell, it's nice and big. So I'm working from the top across, and then across like that. So yeah, I'm up top here. As you can tell, there's still a lot to go. So, still, I've said this for about a year now. I'm almost at the end of this first row. That's all there is to the end of the first row. Yeah, you can see a little bit of Aziraphale's face. Crowley's face is bunched up over here. But yeah, that's not that much to finish the first row. I mean, that's not saying much. There's still a lot left after that. But, it would be a good, it would be a good little mile marker to at least finish that. So, we'll see. This one I need to sit down and work on. Again, this is another one that I kind of burnt out on. Because I did this wrong and then put it in timeout for a few months and then then redid it on what was actually the called for fabric. And then I worked really hard on it to try to get back to where I was, which pretty much where I was. But yes, this is One Nation by Boggon Stitches. The picture really does not do it justice. So as you can tell, you've got all the cities. Wow, all the states. People have been doing their own state in gold. I am. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Looks like we're 8th. So I still got a little ways to go before I get to my state. I want to do it in a different color. I haven't decided what yet. But I have almost all the stars. The stars. Oh my god, the stars are the worst. They are so tedious. And I hate them. And I still have a few more to go, like 10 or 12. So, excuse me. So, yeah. And as you can tell, I already did start on the stripes a little bit, and Delaware, the first state, of course. What, Delaware? Anyway, I know there's a joke there. I forgot what it was. But anyway, I have not been to Delaware yet. I've been to a bunch of states. I think 30-ish. But I'm missing a bunch of states, and then I'm missing a lot in the kind of the upper north, kind of central north, and I'm missing a lot in the northeast. Those are the two major areas I haven't really been to yet, and of course Alaska and Hawaii, because I have not been there yet. My mom has been to Hawaii and Alaska. Anyway, this is one I probably still want to work on because I've still, despite this really, really not being my type of sampler. I'm not really a sampler person, and especially with the border, I've still really enjoyed it, and I don't know why. This is the Christmas Bell sampler, harshing sampler, and so this was the one that was supposed to be different. Excuse me. It was supposed to be a different Christmas song, and then they changed. They had issues with the rights, and they had to change it to this one. And I was like, oh, sure, I'll. My LNS was like, do you still want to do it? I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? I'll still do it. And so, there we are. That was started. That was late this year, wasn't it? 10/20/21. Wow, so late October. Started that way before the season. But, let me move the cat. There we go. Alright. So this is, the I Heard the Bells on Christmas Day, the old familiar carols play, Soft and Sweet, the words repeat, Peace on Earth, Goodwill to Men. Sorry, I'm not going to sing it. But, I'm actually a good bit, I think I'm over halfway done. So you can see I've got the whole top done. I've got this corner, all the way down to this corner. So you can see how big it's going to be. I've got the corners. Well, I've got 3 of the 4 corners done. And the words are really easy. It's just the border is a bit tough. It's color. It's more colors than you think it is. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors. 2 shades of green, 2 shades of red, pink, and then the silver. So, but yeah. So that is how that's going. So I don't have any particular reason to finish it before next Christmas, but I might go ahead and try to finish it before next Christmas, just to kind of see if I can. If I get tired of it, I get tired of it. No big deal, really. And the very last one, ironically, which might have been the last one I touched. Now, this one I did take with me to Pittsburgh with the thought that I might actually have time in the airports or something, but I really did not. Honestly, I would have had time at my friend's house. There was a lot of times where we were just kind of laying around not doing anything, but it wasn't a very well lit room, so I don't think it would have worked out very well. So, this is still, I think, my favorite. Although, I've been trying to be careful not to burn out on this, because I'm noticing warning signs. But I am still working on it, and I'm still enjoying it very much. So this is Long Dog Samplers, You Belong to Me. So this is the Egyptian one. And this is on Papyrus from Fabric Flare. think this was this year's New Start, wasn't it? Let me double check here. You belong to me. Yes, 1/1/2022. So this was this year's last year's New Start. So I actually have this whole first row down to about here done, by about here-ish. Well, actually, I guess maybe about here-ish. And so I'm working on this second row, which I think goes down to about here. But I'm actually working on it bottom to top, just because I did that one down, so that's why I did it bottom to top. But there you go. So I got a little eye. What I'm thinking is either a jackrabbit or a deer of some sort. This is going to be either a fox or a jackal. Got a snake. Got a person over here. I think this is called an ankh. I'm not 100% sure, but anyway. And then you got like some reverse sort of lines going on here. So yeah, I've still very much been enjoying that one. So I don't know what I'm going to touch next. It might be this one, it might be the Christmas one, or it might be one of these ones that I want to kind of get finished. But that actually is it. So it's just a little over an hour. I guess that wasn't too bad. Honestly, if I were feeling better, I would definitely go ahead and show you the other stuff. But that would take even longer because it's, like I said, I have a few more of those than I have of these. Actually, I can tell you exactly. Hold on. So I have 32, right? Yep, so 32. No, I'm sorry. I had 27, not 32. Okay, sorry about that. So 27 of these, and then 30 to 62. So 32 of the ones that are totally totally kitted, ready to go. Just need the first stitch in there. So it would take me a little bit longer because there's a few more. If you guys are interested, I can try maybe on Sunday. I'm hoping I'm going to try to be able to go stitch on Saturday. It all depends on how my coughing is going. Obviously, I'm going to wear a mask, but I really miss not seeing them. I haven't seen them in like 3 or 4 weeks. So, I'd like to go see them again. But yeah, I guess that's about it. So, please like if you like this. Please subscribe. It helps me in the YouTube algorithm. I don't get paid for this, so it's not a monetary thing. It's just, to help people find my stuff. And I also have a Ko-Fi down below, or coffee, whatever you want to call it. If you guys ever want to help me out just with buying coffee or helping with shipping. The fact that I have unkitted a bunch of stuff, I may try to do a little bit of a giveaway sometime. It's not going to be until I feel better. I don't really have a number that I'm getting close to that I can really use as an excuse. But look out for that. Like I said, I don't think it's going to be anytime particularly soon, but maybe sometime down the line. I guess that's really about it. So, from Selena, who is still chilling out over here, and from myself, I hope you guys have a better 2023 than I have had so far. So have a good 2023, and hopefully, if I'm lucky, I'll feel better, and I'll talk to you guys next week. Bye.